What's up, guys? Episode 15 of For the Femmes.
For the Femmes 15.
So exciting.
So excited. Before we start, you guys, I birthed a child this
yes,
weekend.
it's so
I'm
crazy.
a mommy. This is Juice, little Juicy Juice. And he'll just be here most of the time because he's a boob girl, boob boy. Actually, my boss was like, no, you can't
putting on a
gender
show.
neutral. You have to call them a they. And I was like, yeah, I think he's a they, actually. He looks like a they.
Okay. Anyway.
Anywho.
So we have a guest, as you can see. Our friend Michelle.
Michelle.
She's in the hot seat.
She's in our hot seat this week.
So excited to be in the hot seat. I honestly have been like wanting to be on your guys' pod, even though I've never been on a podcast before, but I'm like, I feel like this is like a good intro for me to be
No, I love
Yes.
it.
podcast guest girly. So
I agree. And you are just so funny and such a light, and you have so many
Oh my
fun
God, no.
stories. So I'm really excited for everyone to see like a little bit of a
No.
glimpse.
Michelle has some wild stories. And
First Lady Michelle, what did we all do last week?
Okay. Well, we were all together.
yeah,
I know,
Abby, we're all
but,
together.
Yes.
I became a mother.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ops.
What'd you do?
I was with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, are we talking about last weekend?
Yeah, or just
Oh,
like our
okay,
life
okay.
and like
Yeah.
what we did. Wait,
Okay.
where did we start off?
We went to Phuket.
Okay, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, that was honestly cute. We just,
I liked that moment.
Porn star martinis, guys.
No,
if
like-
there's a porn star
If
martini,
if there's a porn star martini, I will be there.
Yes.
No, like we will be there.
You guys are obsessed.
No, like I need an IV drip
No.
of a porn star martini, like
No, 100%. And my favorite thing about you is like you're gonna fucking finish it, so I'm gonna fucking finish it. We're like,
Oh yeah, no,
we're
like
going
we're
back and
having
forth.
sex.
Oh, you already have yours. Okay, next round.
Yeah,
I
no,
got you, girl.
No, because like the way that we finish drinks is like actually
No, it's
ungodly.
Literally, like
we're
I'm drinking
literally
water.
No, I
inhaling
feel
them.
concerned. I'm like, chill.
Yeah,
You guys,
no, actually, it's
but-
like Faith will have one sip of hers, and then we're like,
No,
okay,
we're
we're ready
done.
for the next.
But about us, which I love, is you know what? We can have as many drinks the night before, but we are the first ones. We get up for that 9
We're going
a.m.
to solid
Pilates.
pour.
Yep.
Yep.
We do not miss it. It's a balance, ladies. You got to do both.
Exactly.
And get it right.
That's how the New York
Get it
City
right, get it
girls do
tight.
it.
It really
Exactly.
And also, we were gonna go to the Nines, and that was kind of funny because we walk up, and this person that I went on a couple of dates with or whatever when I was literally in high school is like the fucking door person, and she's there, and I'm like, you're
Literally
lying.
staring you down. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, do you know her? Like, this is very weird.
And I go, literally my first reaction was, you work here now? Like, what?
I know.
Like, why are you here?
Yeah, it
That's
was so
such
funny because
weirdo
she
vibes.
literally acted like she was like, oh, I own this
Had the
place.
biggest
yeah.
No, I'm like, you're
fucking-
literally the door. Actually, you're like the third door. She wasn't even the main
You're
door.
not even the main
You're
door,
not even- I
man.
didn't even think about it. I was like, wait, she's not even the main door, girl. She was literally like the third in line. Like, I'm like, babe, I don't know if that even is
No, I don't know if
considered
that works.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you can go downstairs, whatever. We go downstairs, and we're like, this is horrible. So
Yeah,
we go to
this is
Zero
not the
Bond.
vibe.
No, we literally walked downstairs for 1 second.
Yeah.
No.
We go to Zero Bond. We get the NoHo margaritas. If you know, you know. So good. Spicy
No, if you know.
cucumber. Happiness. Literally happiness.
Definitely.
But while we're there, we meet the president.
Essentially the president of the United States.
No. This guy came over like he was gonna change our
He was
life.
gonna, like...
no, because you were
No.
like, this guy's gonna like come
No,
around
he
and
would
talk
not
to
stop
us.
looking at us. They were sitting behind us. It was him and like a group of guys, and actually I think their wives or girlfriends or I don't really know. Who
Yeah,
they
I
were.
think it was their wives because they had kids.
Yeah.
The kids weren't there,
The
obviously.
kids.
but,
Yeah.
And all of a
kids.
sudden, I'm like, this guy's gonna come over. Like, you know, you have that feeling they won't. They keep
No,
looking.
yeah, you like feel them looking
no,
at
it's like
you.
hawks. You have
Yeah,
hawks
yeah.
on you. You're like, oh, but yeah, they're gonna come over, and then
He was hunting.
No,
Michelle.
hunting.
Like he was like,
Like
I
he
am-
wanted to eat
No,
me.
you were his prey. No, he was like, I'm gonna get her.
And one thing I love about Michelle though, she like doesn't say no to talking to
I
anyone.
know.
She's not like, oh,
No.
like gotta go back. She'll sit there and talk.
I will
for
sit there and
sure.
chat.
Oh, for sure.
No, because like even that time at Dumbo House, that freak came up to us and was like asking for my number and shit, and I was like, yeah, you can for sure have my number.
I
and
was
like you and
Michelle,
I
do
later
not
were
give
like,
your
what
real
the
number
fuck
out.
are you
She's
doing?
So wild.
Because like I had no interest in talking to him, but
No,
I'm like, you know,
literally.
he's here.
No, I was like, can you not give your real number out?
no,
But yeah.
but
So more of the story is he comes over. He deems Michelle the first lady. Like that was her
Literally,
name.
like, you're my first lady.
The whole night. And I was like, oh, first lady. Okay, got it. Noted.
Got it.
I don't know where it goes after that. somehow we're in his car and we're going back to.
Now thinking back on that, like, what the fuck were we thinking? Like, he literally could have kidnapped
I
us.
think he had a car seat in it. I think we're okay.
Guys,
Oh,
we're just
okay.
girls.
We're just girls.
I don't know.
No, yeah,
We're
And
just
the
girls.
pizza in the back.
Oh
no,
that-
like
no.
that was.
Oh wait, this is an ick. I have an ick. It's an early ick. If you are
No,
into the list,
save it.
Oh
save
no,
it.
I have 1,000 more. If you're at a nice, and because this is main hip, if you're at a nice
Oh,
restaurant,
yeah. Ew,
do
weirdo
not
vibes.
take leftovers. Like if you're at Chip or if you're at like Carbone,
No.
you don't take leftovers.
You're not
I'm
taking
sorry,
leftovers,
baby, you don't.
honey.
You're
And the fact that it was in the back
free
of his
for that.
trunk, I'm like, where? Are
And then you
trying
like
to,
invite like cute girls to come into your car. Like,
No, no.
what
Also,
are
the
you
car was
doing?
vintage. Like,
And
that was a fucking 2007,
no, and like
bro.
not a vintage like a cool way. It was not
No.
like ooh vintage.
No, it was just like,
no.
get a new car.
Yeah, it's time for a new one, Mr. President.
Mr. fucking President.
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
anywho, it goes into we leave because we just were like, this is boring, we're leaving. And Michelle gets a like, you can tell what was a WhatsApp message. from
Yeah,
him?
I get a WhatsApp message from him, and he was like,
You know they're going to
"Send
be
me-"
weird if it's WhatsApp.
If it's exactly,
No, yeah.
exactly.
Like, you
'cause,
know they're
like,
sus. They're a
Why are
sus
you-
something.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, there's something you're hiding. And he messages me. He's like, send me your resume.
Yeah, the
next
resume
morning-
killed me. I'm like,
He goes,
what?
send me your email and resume. I was like, sorry, am I on a job interview right now? Like,
Mr.
what the
President.
fuck is it? Mr.
Who are
President, what are you
you?
doing? And then I didn't answer him. And then he asked me to go to Casa Cipriani. Sorry.
Tries to be he's such a flamer.
Yeah, literally that night, I don't answer. And then he like messages Shay and is like, your friend couldn't even tell me she didn't want to come. Like, literally flipping. I was like, I should have asked you anyways. Like,
I literally was like,
bitch.
oh, so I was second
When
choice.
you guys
Okay.
sent that in the group chat,
I was, and then he
you're
called
lying.
me. He called me after I said sorry,
Stop.
no, thank you. He called me twice. Like I literally exited and called me again. I was like, this is so weird. And then I blocked his number.
Yeah, no, I'm like actually scared for my
No,
life.
and I
He didn't
know we'll
reach
probably
out
see
to
it.
me.
he said, fuck this bitch.
He's like the third. We can't get. He's like I
he's
can't
like-
get denied by all three.
Yeah, no, and he was like sending me like weird voice memos and stuff. And like I literally had no idea what he was saying.
wait,
I was
no,
like
he-
probably like cursing at me in
No, the
Italian.
voice was crazy.
No, crazy. I couldn't even understand what he was saying half the time. He was talking so fast.
The weirdest thing was when
mumbling.
he was talking about his son,
Oh, he's like a. Didn't he say he has like won like a
a
Pulitzer?
Nobel
Oh, no.
Peace Prize, and he's like
Oh,
14.
oh,
I gotta
right
fact
now
check
it's like
that.
I was kind of drunk, so like it's a little
Yes, you
spotty
were.
for me.
I'm gonna fact
But-
check that one because I don't know. But
yeah, it was something.
supposedly.
And then he was like talking. I remember him talking about his wife though. I remember he was like talking shit about his wife. I'm like, maybe
his
not.
ex-wife.
Oh, the
yeah,
ex-wife,
yeah, the
yeah.
ex-wife. He was like calling her like a whore and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
So how do you feel about like all of us being single this summer?
I feel good about it, honestly. I mean, Feral Girl Summer has commenced. I don't know. I haven't been single in a while, and I know neither have you guys. Like, you guys are
Yeah.
all freshly single, so I'm a little scared, honestly. Like,
I was gonna say us three. I was like, oh.
I was literally just thinking about that today because, like, most of my friends are in relationships, so
Yeah.
like having my two most feral girlies be single as well,
I know.
it's a little nuts.
It's gonna be crazy.
I wonder how much we're gonna spend on margaritas just this summer alone.
A lot.
Like
No.
insane.
A lot.
It's all of our faves. Well, actually, you guys have your little porn star martini moment, but collectively, we like the spicy margs.
Yeah, spicy marg is always a classic. You know, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. I agree.
But no, I was like, not us three, because I was like, we are the most unhinged people when we drink. Like, if I could
I
see three of my
know.
unhinged friends, besides Soraya, who actually is also
Oh my
single
gosh,
too.
yeah.
Like, no.
No, it's gonna be bad.
not
Sor-
gonna be okay. It's not.
Soraya, she's a riot.
She's
I
a
love
riot.
her.
She is
We have to plan our next trip because Cabo
No,
was
literally.
really fun, but let's do like
No, we gotta do
another
another one.
like moment.
We need another girlies moment.
Don't
like,
tell me twice.
Yeah.
I'm down to go like tomorrow.
No, I'm
No.
too.
Like,
We were just talking about it. We were
book
like,
the
where
flight,
should we go?
ladies. Okay, so do you want to get into
On a-
our questions?
Sure, yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how queer would you say you are? So you have to be a little to come on.
Yeah, no, it has to be a little bit. I don't know. I feel like these days I've been at like a 5 or a 6.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
A 6?
Actually, someone just asked me that the other day because they came over and I was watching the L Word and
You know, you're a
I
little
mean,
bit
like,
into
I
girls.
was telling him about, like, my experience with girls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and I'm like, watching
You're
that.
like-
And he was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how gay are you? And I was like, I don't know. And I said the same thing. He's like, I would say like an 8. And I was like,
Wait, for
no, I'm not-
himself?
For me.
Oh,
I was
wait.
like, oh no.
Plot twist. I was like, oh.
Like, oh wait, hold on. No, yeah, I was like, I mean, I guess because I've like talked about it frequently and like watching the L Word, like, of
Who's
course.
your favorite on the L Word?
Shane, obviously.
Who's your favorite? Shane.
Of course.
Sorry. Oh my god.
All
She does-
you know
it's
it's
the
all
Riz.
about the Riz for
Dana's
me.
my favorite.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
I would marry Dana. Ooh, fuck, marry, kill, the L Word.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I can't
easy.
Go.
Obviously, fuck Shane.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I think
Marry
I'm gonna
Alice.
You and Alice together.
No, like,
Oh,
I'm
you guys would never have a
obsessed.
conversation together.
No.
Going back and forth.
And
Yeah.
kill Bet. Sorry, she's just so
Yeah.
fucking annoying to me.
Yeah, she is really
She's
annoying.
annoying as fuck.
I don't even know. I can't. Don't put it on.
Okay,
Don't.
I
You know what?
would-
I hate the pressure of it because I take these things way too seriously.
I know, because then you like
Wrong
analyze
answer.
it.
No, I analyze. Welcome to my brain.
I would
I'm
definitely
like,
fuck Shane, marry Dana, kill Bet.
So annoying.
She's gotta go.
Someone put her out, honestly. Honestly, the new L Word sucked, though. Like, I was
No,
really
it
upset
Oh
about
my
that
gosh,
one.
horrible.
We
It's
are always-
embarrassing.
we always
It was
talk about you
embarrassing.
can't like just stop trying to ruin a good show. Like,
I
Yeah.
hate
if it was a
that.
good show, a good movie, like stop with the sequel, stop with like the I don't know, the new season, the new version.
I know,
Like,
even
it's not
like
fun.
Yeah.
the Sex in the City we were talking about. We're like, come on, like let's just let it be what it is. And Gossip Girl, like just let
Yeah.
it be what it was.
Exactly. I know. Just like make a new show. Like,
Yeah.
why doesn't anyone have any ideas? It's like,
I
oh,
know.
let's just revive this and make it worse than what it was before.
So, I know you have been with girls before. What is your experience with it? I know you were in a long-term relationship with a guy, but you have dabbled in the ladies' pool.
Yeah.
So, what is it like? Tell us more about like your experience and some stories or whatever. you
Yeah,
feel comfortable with.
definitely. I've only ever hooked up with girls who have boyfriends because I felt like it made me feel like
Cool.
better.
So, you were like the third brought into a relationship, you're saying? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
But like hooking up with girls like outside of that, like outside of having a threesome, I guess.
do you think you are like, would you say you are bi? Like what? I know, I hate the label, so I don't
I
even
know.
wanna-
I never
ask.
like came out and said it. Like I never
Yeah.
came out and told someone I'm like, oh, I'm bi. But I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I never really allowed myself to fully like date women. Like I've only ever hooked up with them. But I always said this year I wanted a wifey. So
Heard it here first.
yeah, no, because I was talking about it with my ex, like when we were still together, and I was like, I kind of want a girlfriend, and he was like, honestly, I'm like here for that for you. And I was telling Eileen that when we were away, I was like, yeah, like, he said I can have a girlfriend, so like I think I'm like gonna try and have that this year for myself.
Write it out. Goals 2024.
Yeah, goals 2024. But I'm
Get
like,
a
okay, let me blast
girlfriend.
the news first that I'm bi. So
It's not like a shock.
yeah, no. So I'm like, this is like my press tour.
What's
Oh,
like
Being on,
your
being on for the femmes.
The
I love it.
I'm screaming.
tell me like about your type. Like what would be your dream girl?
I mean, I think I've like told you guys about this before, but the girl who founded Monday Swimwear, like Devin Brugman, I think that's her last name.
Yeah.
Like ideal
She's
dream
your
girl.
crush.
Like I
Yeah.
love a girl. Like honestly, I turn into like a man when I think about women. Like girls with like huge tits. Like
I
I'm
feel like
obsessed.
she does too.
I
Like
know.
you're
No,
like
I
this
know.
women. Like, I'm like
I
I'm
feel like
obsessed.
I wasn't like that, but since I've been single, I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I'm like way more like
you guys are
well,
definitely worse than men.
No, it's like bad. Like girl, like I'm like literally like barking like a dog. Like I see a picture of her because like she's always wearing bikinis and her boobs are always out.
so
I'm like
hot.
literally foaming at the mouth.
No,
Like,
no, she's so hot. And it's always so funny because people always ask like, well, you're just like jealous of like her. I'm like, no, I don't want to be her. It's like I literally want. It's like I want to fuck her. And I think that's what's so hard. What people can't get about like femmes liking femmes. It's like no. Like I actually want to fuck her. I don't want to be her. Like, and I think sometimes they can't wrap their brain around that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think is also she's like so opposite looking of me too, and like she has huge tits and like assets and stuff, and like I don't. So I'm like, let me get on that, girl. I love you.
I do always say every time I post Michelle, all my gay friends are like, is she gay? Is she gay? She's single. She's single. But you've been in a long-term relationship. So I was like, no. But now they're going to be so happy.
Now, no, like, blast the news. Like, we're putting out a press release.
You heard it here first, you guys.
heard it here first. Yeah.
Oh my God,
so,
I'm screaming.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
No, it'll be so good. Okay, so when I'm going to, because, I'm a big threesome girly and, like, that's my kind of vibe. But how did you get, like, brought in? How did you find these people? Were they just random? Did you know the girl, the guy?
So the first one is actually funny. The guy I've hooked up with before, but, like, he had a girlfriend. But I found his girlfriend so fucking hot. Like, I was, like,
familiar.
because we were in... Anyway, good fucking bye. No,
I just was like, this is really funny.
No, like, the girl was so hot, so I was like, okay, I can be fucking into this. So I remember he was, like, asking me, he was like, oh, like, would you want to with her and whatever, and I was like, yeah. And that was, like, my first time, like, ever, like, hooking up with a girl. Like, I always, like, made out with them and whatever, but never, like, sexually. And...
Were you nervous?
Honestly, I feel like if I didn't hook up with the guy already, I would have been more nervous.
Okay.
So
it was the guy... Like, the guy helped the nerves because you already had, like,
yeah,
that with him.
yeah.
But, like, were you nervous about hooking up with the girl for the first time?
A little, because I was like, I mean, like, I'm a girl, so I know
do?
what I like, but, like, hooking up with
Everybody's
everyone's
so
so different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I didn't even, like, touch him the whole time that we were having the threesome.
You're like, I
was,
really like this
so into her.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I did a good job, so I was like, okay, let me...
A little pat on my back.
You did a really good job.
I kind of ate that up in every sense of the word.
Yeah. No, like, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Like, I
kinda
literally ate it up.
I kind of ate that. So,
Yeah. I love it. Literally.
yeah, no. And I knew that I, like, wanted to hook up with girls after that, but I feel like I suppressed that for a while. Like, I was like, okay. I don't know. I think also having a twin that's gay, like, I never wanted it sounds weird, but, like, I never wanted to, like, step on her toes because we were compared our whole lives of, like, being, she's better at this, I'm better at that, and it's just, like, being gay was her thing, I felt like. So I never wanted to, like, think I was copying her, and it sounds crazy talking about it, but,
I don't
like,
think so. I can understand that for sure.
So I don't know, I hooked up with them, like, a few more times, and it was, like, fine. But the guy is, like, actually a psychopath. Like, he's not a good person.
So
and
after that kind of, like, opened your world to threesomes, and you were like, this is so fun. I want to keep doing this. I think as a bi girl, like, since you both are, like, the threesome thing, I feel like you guys really like. For me, like, that's not really my... I don't, like, love it. That kind of, like, opened your world to threesomes, and you were like, okay, I like this. Would you ever, or I'm sure obviously the answer is yes, but, like, have you ever just hooked up with a girl, like, on your own, or it's always been that? Like,
it's always been, like, throuple things. I think I want to definitely explore it more this year, now that I'm, like, really coming into it and, like, accepting it, you know? But, yeah, my last throuple experience was, like, that one was kind of wild. It was literally I met them at a friend's boyfriend's birthday party, and I was, like, really hitting it off with the girl. Like, we were, like, kind of flirting at the birthday party and, like, getting on whatever, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna leave and go to, I don't remember where they're going. They're going to Outer Heaven, and obviously, and I was like, oh, like, I'll come. And then she started, like, making out with me, and she was like, oh, like, I have a boyfriend, and he's, like, also coming. And I was like, oh, okay, like, fine. And
you're like, oh, thank you.
He was like, oh, thank you so much. And then he was, like, the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen in my fucking life. But I'm like, if I can hook up with her, then
I'll take
Gotta
the
take
L.
Gotta
You know
take
what?
the L here.
You can't win
so
all
funny.
of them.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. So
It seems like every time you try to have like sexual relations with a girl, they're always like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," and you're like, "Wait, what the fuck?" So it's not
No,
like you're
literally.
not trying. Like
No,
these
yeah.
couples
Yeah.
like find you.
They literally know. They're like, okay, bye, girl. That hasn't come out yet. We want her.
Perfect. easy prep.
Yeah,
So,
but
would you ever be in like a throuple, like a polyamorous relationship?
For
like,
sure.
Actually, yeah.
Really?
With a guy
For
and a
sure.
girl, or two girls, or like doesn't matter.
I don't think it really matters to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
So you don't have like, to me, I always say it's the jealousy part. Like I always say,
Yeah, I couldn't.
I could have my
I'm a
threesomes.
psychopath.
I could never, ever have a full on throuple.
I can't even do that
Because I just, yeah, I mean,
I'm
like,
psycho.
I feel like I got a lot going on with just me and my other person. Like, I get too jealous, like, and I would always be so nervous that, like, obviously,
Yeah.
cheating, lying, all that.
Yeah.
But so you don't have that jealousy, like, little trait either?
honestly,
That
not
little
really.
trait.
No, I honestly,
trait.
I think it would be cute to have a little throuple. Like, I feel like,
Wild.
I don't know. I never got jealous in relationships. Like,
I
I'm
see
always
this
very
for you.
No, I do
secure.
too.
And I feel like 3 is more fun. Like, why just have one person when you can have 2
Baby, you're
or
preaching
3
to
or
the
4?
choir.
You're just in a cult.
No, actually,
Oh my
you're
God,
like
threesome call.
threesome cult. Should we start it? DJ threesome.
Oh my god, remember that?
Dude, iconic. Literally iconic.
So
Oh my God,
funny.
Oh, I was gonna ask you something.
Mm.
Remember when we were at Dumbo House and one of your couple threesomes were there? Was that the last people you were with?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was dying. I was like, if they come down here right now, I would die because they were like upstairs on like the roof, and Michelle's like,
No.
the people I had a threesome with is here, and I said, what?
No, like
I said, wait, no, like have them come down.
no, because the boyfriend was like spooky vibes.
Yeah.
Like he
Ew.
started becoming like obsessed with me. Like would try and like ask me to go on like dates with him without the girlfriend and stuff. And I was like, I'm really here for her. Like I
Yeah.
really can care less about you. Like
Yeah.
if that means I can hook up with her, then that's fine.
But,
But
like,
like
You're not.
I feel like
you're
guys
kind
don't
of-
understand that sometimes because they get so like turned on by the like 2 women having sex that they just think that's like this some really hot fun thing, and you're like, no, I actually literally don't care about you. Like I hate to break it to you, babes.
to break
like,
it to you. Like I literally wanted nothing to do with him when we were
No, it's
hooking up.
so funny because he probably thinks he's like the man that he's like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
these 2 girls, and
No.
literally you're like actually
Because she was like
you
so
only
hot.
knew.
you're really not a part of it.
You literally have no part in this. Like you're just here just to like watch. You're like a voyeur.
I didn't know what that was until you did the BDSM test.
Oh yeah.
And then I figured out. I never knew.
I was
what
like,
that
what were
was.
you gonna say? That I was like, excuse me. What the
I would
fuck
love to
is
know
it?
Michelle's BDSM.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Test. What is it called?
What is
BDSM
it?
quiz. I'll send you the link.
Oh my god, send me the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see what you.
Do you have any tips for people who want to kind of like explore the throuple thing? Like how does someone approach that if they're kind of like curious about their sexuality like you were, but then they would feel maybe more comfortable with a guy and a girl because like maybe they know they like guys but they're not really sure, they haven't had a sexual experience with a girl. Like how does that work?
Like going into having threesomes with a couple or
Yeah.
just
Yeah, or,
threesomes
like,
in general.
Even like that girl that you were describing, you're like, I really liked her, and then
Yeah. I mean, I think they both just like happened by chance, so I don't think I can give
You
any
just got
advice.
lucky.
I just got lucky.
Yeah.
And it did make me more comfortable in the situation for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have to go into it with an open mind, knowing that you are still the third in the
The joy.
in the joy. So you have the most fun that you can.
Yeah.
You know, and like also I was lucky to be with girls that like were into me. It was
Really
not like the
liked
guy. It was
you.
because
Yeah.
the guy was on the prowl for me.
Totally.
You know?
I think that's better. Like have
Yeah.
that connection with the girl, and you also like feel safer. And then-
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
So-
Nailing this.
What do you think people's views on like girls like us are? Like they're automatically think that like we're straight or something. Even though when I look at someone, I automatically assume they're at least bi.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
you
I
have a
don't
more
think-
open mindset.
I don't
though.
think people are straight. I actually forget that people are straight. In fact,
Yeah, I was
nobody's
actually
straight in my eyes.
no, literally, I was just thinking about that too because I'm like, now that I want to like start talking to more girls in like a more sexual way, I'm like, how do you approach women with me? Like, so you gay or what?
No, it's especially if you're into femmes, like it's so hard because you just don't know. But I also think it's very hard because now I think being like bi, I always say to Faith, like is a trendy thing. So I'm like, are you actually into girls or you just want to be like seem cool and be like, oh, I like
Different.
I'm different. You know? Like I hate that. Like I feel like it's such a trend right now that I'm like, you're not really fucking gay. Like shut up.
For sure.
And if you are, explore it. That's fine. But like, I just hate the girls that are like, I'm bi.
I'm
like,
bi. And then it's their turn, and then they're like, oh, actually,
actually, I'm gonna go back to dick.
No, for sure, no. I like kind of loved giving head to a girl. Like,
say it with your chest, baby.
Say it with your fucking chest.
I did. Well, I was like so scared to do it at first because like you know I've gotten like bad head before, duh. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in that I don't want to be in that category. And then I like did it. And I was like, wait, I know I'm fucking good at this. Yeah. So
what? My favorite question to ask. What's like your favorite sex position?
Honestly, I'm kind of loving being on top these days.
Okay.
With a guy.
With a guy, yeah. But I don't know. I'm indifferent, I guess.
You're like, on top of the vibe. I like it.
She's a cowgirl.
I'm a cowgirl.
She's a cowgirl.
Cowgirly.
Let's get into our icks and red flags of the week. Who wants to go first?
I knew Michelle would be great at this because she has a whole notes app.
Okay.
Oh wait, before we get
everyone in the world has contributed to it. So it has to be personal.
It's 100%. But real quick, I always love to say how chaotic a girl's like notes app is. Like if you go around, the difference I have from stuff like I need to remind myself to do to like clothes I want to like little like love letters or like notes or shit or like quotes when I was like going through like a hard time like from fucking like high school. Like my notes app all over the place. Like I would love to look at people's notes app. Actually,
you don't want to look at mine.
Like, people can't look at mine. I'm like, that's a little private. It's
wild. It's like your diary. No, mine's literally the exact same. It's like my groceries and then just like a random like quote that I write in there at like 4 a.m.
Don't want to forget
it. Taylor Swift writing through like, oh my god, I have a lyric come to mind. Let me go write it down.
Literally, I'm like, oh, I'm absolutely in distress right now.
I'm like, if you have a dear something or like a long note that I needed to like write in my notes app for you, I'm either in love with you or I hate you.
Yeah. No, or I like draft like a long text message in my notes app and so I can just like copy and paste it and like send it.
You send it not perfect after
I know.
you read it like 40 fucking times.
Exactly. And I have like so many of those in there. Or I have like manifestations. Like everything I deserve deserves me more.
Manifesting your girlfriend.
No, it is.
Hey, yeah, no, actually. No, I'm like, I'm in my wifey era, you guys.
I love it.
I love this for you.
We love it.
But
do you have yours? Who wants to go?
Yeah. Fucking this happens to me and it pisses me off. A guy will look at my tattoos and be like, did that hurt? I'm like, are you kidding me? That is the most disgusting thing. Like, ew. I'm just like, no, obviously not.
She's not like fucking 50 on her arm.
No, like, and if it did, what next time I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it hurt a lot, and like see what they say, because I don't understand why they ask that.
Yeah, and also like having tattoos too. I never realized how many people care about you having tattoos. Like the amount of people.
That's what I was going to bring up. Yeah.
The amount of people that come up to me like, "What does that mean? Why'd you get that?" And I'm like, it literally didn't mean anything. Like, or like they'll see this one on my wrist and it says LA in red ink. I got it when I was 18 when I was in LA, and they're like, "What's that mean?" I'm like, what do you think it means?
Yeah.
Like,
and also,
stupid.
Who cares? Like, I don't know why people care. I've
it
never looked at someone's tattoo and been like, what does that mean?
Yeah. Like,
I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Like, I don't care. It's genuinely concerning.
Some people truly, I feel like, have an issue with, like, girls with tattoos. And I'm like, why? Like, is it on your fucking body?
No, it's so weird.
No, it's so
Another ick is, like, anyone, we talked about this when we were together, anyone who eats, like, canned tuna or chicken salad or, like, potato salad.
No.
That
I
is
can't
so
do it. I can't
fucking
do it.
nasty.
It's rude to the people you are around. I don't care
It
if you enjoy it.
It literally
It's
is.
rude to us.
It is.
It's really
so
rude
assault.
to us. Okay,
It's
like,
actually assault. And like
Anyone-
also you want to be like walking around smelling
No,
like
that-
that too.
no.
Like that's fucking gross.
I will never be with someone who eats like tuna like that. Like, ew. 13th reason. Like, that's fucking
You know what's a fun fact
disgusting.
though about me? I actually hate like mayonnaise. Like I literally, it's like one of the things I could never eat. Like you know how people have
I like it.
ew, no. Like
Yeah, I'm
what
like
food do you
indifferent.
hate?
It's so good.
Okay, fucking
Canned
hate hot
tuna.
dogs. I think that's disgusting. Hot dogs are
I like hot dogs.
horrible.
Ew.
Love.
I don't eat meat. They just freak me the fuck
Yeah,
out.
just something
like it.
about it is just vile.
Would you get it on the streets of New York?
No. No, I would get like the ones from like a farm, like really good.
So you wouldn't get the fucking corn.
Where do you get what farms are
I
making
go to the
hot
farmer's
dogs?
market every day. That's where I get all my stuff from.
I was like, wait, where? What farmer? We're like, oh, hot dogs over here next to the pig that they fucking killed to make it. Yeah, they do not.
I
girl.
meant the farmer's market.
Okay.
I don't like eat
I didn't even
them,
know
but I
farmer-
do like them.
I didn't even know they had it there. I thought farmer market are like vegetables and like fruits and like flowers.
No, it's meat. It's
Yeah.
all different things, Miss Girl.
The farm. I fucking.
Anyone?
No. I'm literally like, oh, so the pigs just see their fucking face.
Sure.
No.
No, you fuck.
Ugh, I just can't believe you're so for the animals. I'm so surprised you eat meat.
It's good for
healthy.
you. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Get on
You
the
should eat
bandwagon.
meat.
Yeah. You were like vegan for like half your life, so shut the fuck up. Don't even come
Yeah,
at
I'm
me.
like, get on the bandwagon. I'm drinking my bone broth and having my collagen supplements. honey.
Wow.
100%.
Another red flag is someone who has like a dirty car.
Mm.
If
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
that's
in their
good.
car and it's dirty, that's such a red flag.
Yeah,
like that
no.
means your life is a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like even about an apartment too. If I walk in and the apartment is just.
You know how many times you've come to my apartment?
No, I was
and it's
gonna
been
say,
a
I'm
mess?
like,
I'm
okay,
no,
I'm
can you
ick.
not say that, you fucking asshole.
Yours is not messy. I'm talking about like.
The only thing that's messy sometimes, and it's in the past, was my makeup.
Yeah, and now you have your little thing for it. That's fine. I also know you, so like I'll maybe let that slide. But like I don't know. I just don't. If I walk into someone's house, I just want to like be like. Says a lot about a person how they live. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whoa. Like, okay.
Okay, make sure you
bitch.
guys have it clean next time. I fucking just kidding.
Yeah,
No.
literally, I'm like, she's coming over.
I have my ick,
Yeah.
and I told you about this. It is a huge debate. Like this is like goes down as like one of the biggest debates. People fucking really ride hard for one side or the other.
Oh, we talked about this.
If you're a Spotify or an Apple Music person.
Spotify.
Dude, people like I'm like, wait, you listen to Apple Music? They're like, you don't listen to Apple Music? I said, no. Like it literally is like do or die. I'm like, okay, Spotify's the way to go. One.
Spotify only, and they have Spotify has like the best playlists.
No, I
No,
agree.
yeah.
But like also like what's the difference? Like
No, literally.
it's
why
so
I
different.
know like
It's
I
so
have
different.
Spotify, but like I used to use Apple Music and like they still do the same fucking thing.
No,
like
it's
people are
different.
so
No,
gung ho,
yeah.
be like, you have, oh my god, Apple Music, you have Spotify.
I
Like
know.
shut up, bro.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. This probably is gonna really make my statement not okay. I've actually never even tried Apple Music or
Confirmation bias right here.
Fraud. Literally.
Well, like I just don't like the idea. I mean, Spotify really just gets me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? You don't. What is it? You don't ruin a good thing. Is that the word?
Don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't ruin a good thing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
See, this is why I love my friends. They just know what I'm saying
Yeah.
and they'll fix it for me. Like-
Right, for sure. Do you have any other icks?
Okay, so I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I have to go to Florida for a wedding.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And I was thinking about this. I was like, you know what really kind of gives me an ick? If I walked into a room and saw a guy packing, like putting stuff in a suitcase. I know. And like obviously like they have to, but like I just like was like, wow, this is really kind of like weird. I don't know why. Something about them folding and putting in, I'm just like, wait, I'm not into it. And then if I dated someone, a guy, and they had packing cubes, I would scream.
No, like
No,
you should be just throwing your things into a suitcase
No,
and closing
that's why.
it.
Like, this is the only time I want a
Stop
guy to be
holding your
messy.
clothes.
Like I just want to be like, oh fuck, I gotta leave tomorrow. Let me just fucking throw it in there. Like throw it in there. That's it. Also, like backpacks kind of really
But
gross.
also-
backpacks are sick.
Also, like
sick.
I'm sorry. I'm just adding to the list what guys can't do.
I just feel like if I saw a guy's suitcase and it wasn't like looking nice, I'd be like, "Oh, you're a slob."
I think just men can't win, period.
No,
like,
yeah,
I'm like,
like,
if you're
what?
too neat, gross, but if you're messy, disgusting.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true. You are right.
I'm like,
I feel bad like looking at my list and I'm like, wow, these are like honestly so mean.
No,
like,
literally last week Faith basically told a guy that they can't eat anything in the world. It was-
sorry.
I'm sorry, so you need to starve or it's an ick?
You're not
no,
allowed to
I'm
eat.
just like a guy should eat like meat and eggs and like how like just like a carnivore diet. That's what a man
so
should
true.
eat.
Like you should be
Yeah.
eating manly foods. Like why are you
like,
eating
I don't
overnight
want to
oats?
watch you eat
Men
kale.
should not be eating overnight
No, you're
oats
not
or
having-
chia
No.
pudding.
No.
Chia pudding.
That's
no
for girls.
way.
No.
Not like a matcha either. Get the fuck out of here.
If you're a man, you drink matcha. Goodbye.
sick.
You're
suck
sicko.
dick.
You're sickening. But actually, back to the sloppiness we were talking about. So there was actually a study that was done that says that, you know how women, like if there's a mess, our cortisol will raise and we'll get stressed out from a mess and we'll like need to clean it. But that actually doesn't happen for men.
Oh.
Interesting.
So like if you get so annoyed at like your guy partner because he doesn't clean up or he doesn't do this, like it literally doesn't bother him the way that it bothers women. And I've heard of so many like straight couples, like that's some of their like biggest fights is that like the guy never cleans up and is always leaving a mess, and like it's literally just science.
That's actually
Not
so
science.
true. No, I'm like not science.
Not science
No,
coming
because like
into the play
literally,
here.
I would be fighting with my ex about that every single time he would
Yeah,
come over. He would
I
stay
believe
over
it.
for the whole weekend, and
It'd be a
literally
mess.
my room would look like a bomb went off. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I literally just cleaned, or like he would just like take
Oh
out
my
his
God.
bag and just throw it all over my room. I'm like,
Dude, that
what
was-
are you doing?
That was like my ex. I would literally, you know me, I leave the apartment when I would go to work, gorgeous. I
Stunning.
come home and she would even pre-warn me. She's like, you're gonna be so mad I made the house a mess. I said, what the fuck did you do in a amount of 4 hours? Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
did you? And I would come
crazy.
home and it is a mess. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand it. I'm just like,
It's crazy.
I don't know how people do it. Y'all are
Yeah.
wild if you live like
It
that.
bothers
It's
me.
sick.
I'm like, okay, I need to like clean up and like get my life together. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like-
because then it makes me scared to like move in with a guy one day if that were to ever happen. Like,
Babe,
if
you're on,
I'm
you're on your
saying-
wifey. You're
I'm on
your
my
wifey
wifey
mood now, so you
era,
might
but
be
I'm
worse.
saying,
Might be
like,
moving in
if-
with a girl.
yeah, no, I would love to move in with a girl. That'd be so.
I could
fun.
see you like meeting a girl and being like 2 weeks later being like, I'm in love, we're moving in.
No, like I can see myself being
No,
like
I-
U-Haul because I am low key like that with like guys that I talk to too. I'm like big. If a guy love bombs me, I'm like literally eating it up. I'm like, yeah,
You're like, I love it.
I know it's like so toxic, but I'm like, I know I'm that amazing and
Yeah,
that
right.
special and gorgeous. Like, of course you're gonna be love
Duh.
bombing me. Duh. I would
you're,
too.
You're talking to the
Us
two over here
Ed.
that have been love bombed quite a few times.
Yeah.
So tell me about your ex.
Oh, let me get the list.
Yeah,
No,
let's
seriously get the list.
pull the list out.
No, because side note, this list has been like a phenomenon these days. Like
incredible.
ever since I
literally
posted it,
incredible.
every time I see somebody, like I posted to my close
Always
friends,
add to the list.
every time I see someone, they're like talking to me, oh, add to the list. And like my coworker, I showed him at work like last week, and he was like, oh, like I was thinking about your ick list today when I was putting my rain jacket on. Like that's so gross. Like I shouldn't be doing that.
You're like, you're actually right.
And he's like talking about it on his dates and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. The first one is watching a guy get like smashed by waves when swimming in the ocean.
Oh my god.
Like that
Or,
one.
like, the sand in their
really
pants.
no.
Oh
like
my god, trying to get the
actually,
sand out of like their fucking shorts. Oh wait, this is a hot
no, that's
topic.
bad. Like
what do you prefer your guy to wear at like beach? I don't know. Like I kind of think guys like what bathing suits do that you want them to wear? Just like shorts.
yeah, definitely something like mid calf length. Like if you're wearing like knee length like
I
bathing
actually
suit.
don't know.
Let me get my
That's
ruler out. to
disgusting.
make sure-
Yeah, like honestly, I
needs to
think a speedo can be kind of hot. In some
If
ways.
you're not an Olympic swimmer, you are not wearing a speedo. If I'm dating
I don't
you.
know, just like something so European and like
Yeah.
cute
Wait,
about it.
did you say that that's cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
Ew, what
judge
about their
me.
hair?
Who cares?
What do you mean their hair?
Like their hairy legs and
I
like,
think that's
it's
so
just
hot.
like
Guys
a,
with hairy legs, that's hot.
it's just like a
Are you like
bush
oh, me and
basically
Faith have
coming
talked
out
about
of.
this. Are you like a hair person?
I mean, In which way?
Like a chest.
Oh yeah, I love that.
You
I
like
think
a
it's
guy
so
with, like, a
hot.
lot of hair.
Yeah,
Fucking
like
bear.
A man.
I literally love it. I'm obsessed. No, like I want a man.
Give me a bear. You were like
Yeah.
mid. You like a little chest hair, no? Or did you like nothing?
Definitely don't like chest hair.
Okay. I'm retracting my statement. I want it to be like groomed.
Yeah.
Like it's there, but it's like not like I can't see your nipples because there's so much.
No,
hair
I
there.
like when girls like don't have hair, but like I don't mind if like down there if it's like been a few days or like whatever. Like that doesn't like I would never be like, oh, like you need to go shave, like, or like I would never like think something about it. Like I would not care. I feel like girls can like get away with anything in my world. Like, I'm
No,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Except
Girls
for
can do
armpit,
everything.
armpit hair. I don't like that.
I don't know.
Like you have to shave. Like it's okay if you're a couple days with your legs. You have to shave your underarms. Absolutely not.
yours.
Non-negotiable.
I don't know with the down area hair. To me, I'm like I need it kind of like, I want it completely like gone. I don't know. I can't do like the,
It doesn't bother me.
it doesn't bother me
Yeah.
because it's a part of a woman's body. But like,
Well, obviously it does.
Obviously.
Yeah.
well, I just like, I like that.
Why does
to
it
be,
bother
I like to
you?
be, I don't know. I don't know.
I need to know.
I just think it looks so much more like hotter, I think, with nothing. And then I just feel like I could do more with it being like shaved. I don't know. I don't like hair in my face or something. I don't know, in my mouth. But even with guys too, like I like guys that are, they don't need to be like fully shaved, but like I like trim.
Oh, so guys get a fucking pass?
This one time, yes.
Yeah. That's horrible.
One time.
This one time. They can't pack their suitcase, but they can have a little hair.
They can have a little hair. Honestly, I don't like when it's completely bald though. I think it's like creepy. Like for guys. Like,
But for girls,
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
But
I don't
like
think it
for
matters
guys,
either,
I just think
but
it's like creepy.
for this one, it matters.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If
Whatever.
you ever hook up with Shay, make sure there's
sure
nothing.
you're bald.
Make sure make sure you are so bald because she won't like you. Horrible.
I'll like you still.
Oh my god.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, like, I'll put up with it
I'll
for
put
a
up with
sec.
it. It depends who you are.
Depends what they look like.
Oh my god.
Another ick.
Another ick. Let's see. Oh, this one people got offended by. Going to the club, like buying yourself tables and like going to the club and like flexing.
So
many people got like offended by that one, and I'm
Wait,
like,
that's like a
yeah,
cool
like
thing?
guys thinking like, oh, like
No.
That's not
why?
cool. I think
No.
it's weird unless you have like fuck you money.
No,
and
that's
it,
what I'm
like,
saying. That
yeah.
doesn't matter.
matter.
And I'm like, oh, I love it because it's like a vibe. That's a part of you. But if
Yeah.
you were, first of all, if you go and split with your 4 fucking friends, like, no, that's not a
Lame.
cool vibe. Like, that's not.
Yeah,
hot.
I feel like it's very
no.
much like time and place. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if
that's
you're going
weirdo
to like
vibes.
little sister and you're just like, let's just get a table tonight and like,
First of all, if you're going to
yuck.
Little Sister, period, like weirdo
yeah,
vibes.
no, exactly.
Let's just start with
You guys,
that.
I can't hate on Little Sister because I've had some good nights there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I've had some
Ew,
good
no.
moments. Oh, I've had some good times there.
Yeah, I feel like it's very hit or miss.
Oh,
Like
100%.
sometimes
'Cause I've
you
had some
go and
bad
it's like
ones,
the
yeah.
best time ever, and then other times I'm like, oh, I want to die. Anywho,
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you so much,
Thank you.
Michelle.
Thanks for
having me.
You're so amazing, and I'm glad that
love
they
you.
got to see a little bit of what we get to see, and your fun, exciting
day.
personality.
oh my god, love you
Yeah.
guys.
Love
Thank
you.
We
for
love
having
you.
me.
Thank
This was so
you.
fun.
Thank you. All right.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Say bye, Juice.
Bye, Juicy.
Bye, Juicy.
He's like, I literally hate you all.